to start out here because we will have some arm work later on today. Before I do those arm circles, not just focusing right now on warming up the shoulders. I also want you guys to focus on your chest and your back here. Just activating those back muscles, opening up the chest. You start small, you bring them wide just like this. Bring them back small. Of course, we got to go backwards. Again, when we're going backwards, pinch those shoulder blades together, open up the chest here. Especially when we make it wide like this. If we've been sitting all day typing, being able to just open up is really beneficial for our posture. So we never want to ignore this motion right here. And then we bring it back down small. Again, always while opening up the chest, working in posture with these warm-up movements. So we have that hamstring to side here. We're not just moving our arms for fun, we are opening up the chest, we are activating that back. Stuff we do in our strength classes, even though we're not strictly strength training today, we want to activate those areas just for our day-to-day living postural. And we want to get your hip flexors going a little bit, so we have some high knees. You can start them off slow if you want, just some marching. Or you can bring it a little faster. But what we're doing, just a few seconds of high knees, just working those hips a little bit. Go ahead and widen out your stance. From here, some squats. A lot of hip movement today, guys. And the underrated core muscle, we're going to add some calf raises at the top. From here, hip openers. And bring those hips in now. Again, just like you're stepping over something right here. And some jumping jacks. Low impact if you use me. Some jumping jacks right there, guys. Go ahead and include those jumping jacks right now. If you need a quick sip of water, go ahead and grab that while I go through our next motion. Still kind of in our warm-up phase. We want to get our body ready with some lunges here. If you guys need a drink, go ahead and take that. You're not started these yet. Rejoin me in about 5 seconds here, guys. 4, 3, 2. I want you guys starting off here. Lunging. And expanding off that warm up here. Nice multi-joint movement. But as we start a conditioning phase. From there, when you got some lunge, pick up that knee. Lunge, pick up the knee. And what we're doing here is also lunge back with one foot and knee jive. I want you guys to stay on that same foot with me. There, go ahead, switch it. And back to normal lunges here. Slow them down if you need to, guys. From there, guys, I want us to rotate to side lunges here. We're gonna start picking it up a little bit. In just a second. We're gonna start adding in some more high impact cardio base. So this is our alternative. What I want us to do here next, something we've done before, skaters. Making sure we land on that foot, have our balance before we launch out to the next foot. And if we have space where we can go for distance, that's awesome. But those are two options right now. You have skaters or you have side lunges. If you don't want to do the high impact version. Getting that balance, coming over. Then, go ahead, start speeding those up a little bit. Really activating the glutes right here, guys. You worry a little less about getting that balance and focus on exploding from one side off to the other. And of course, we don't want to do that high impact. We still have these lunges that we can turn back on. I want you guys to keep going that for just another 15 seconds here. Out of that, one of those fast skaters. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to play out the hip activation, slowing it down a bit. Just have squats. Take this time, this low impact time, to focus on regaining your breathing. Breathe from the diaphragm, not from the chest. Try to calm down a little bit. And of course, at any moment, you guys would like to take a drink of water, take a small break, you guys can rejoin us at any time. Remember, this is for you, not for me, so go ahead. Keep at your own pace. From here, adding in that optional high impact cardio, we're going to go out to in. Legs are going a little bit farther out, sinking down deep, exploding back up. You have those two options right now, in and out, or just keep with that squat in. All right, I missed that. Or we're just squatting. Five seconds, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to transition to the floor. How I want us to do this is I can't do a while we do the line class here. Because they ran up to stretch your hamstrings. We're walking out, coming back up. I want you to do about 5 reps of those. Maybe 3, maybe 5. Eventually we're going to end on the floor. So I'm going to rush you guys get in there. I just want you to be on the floor with me to go ahead and start this up those if you haven't already. We're now on the floor. Gonna do a little bit of torso, that core work. Starting us off nice and easy. We got crunches here. Crunches that you guys know I like to do. A little bit of range of motion. Come back to where those shoulder blades touch and re-engage here. We're starting in 2, 1. Up with me, guys. Avoiding coming all the way down where our heads hit the mat. Again, once you feel the bottom of the shoulder blade, I want you to re-engage that crunch. 10 more seconds. 2, 1, hands underneath. Flood kicks here, guys. Join in right now. $15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. From there, I'm going to have you guys transition over, and we're doing those reverse caterpillar walk-ups. Once you guys do 3, starting from the bottom, coming back up, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a break of water. And we want to get those 3 caterpillars up. And then we're right up here, guys. We're going to take a quick break, grab some water. Splash right now, the audio is still sounding good. Or if you're just going to video for you guys to understand, but when you have to have that water, did you hear what I just said? Okay. So I just hope that the visual has been good for you guys. If it's very difficult to follow along way to point because of the microphone, let me know. I'll try to come closer to maybe in the comment section. But oh, cool. 5 hours on the mat. Awesome. All right, well, we're going to get started right back up here, guys. Grab that water, set it down. First step here is we're going to work a little bit hip hinges, come back up. That's our next move here. We're starting right now. Go to where you feel that stretching those hamstrings. And make sure we're fighting for full extension here up at the top. From there, you guys can spread the legs a little bit. We have windmills, opposite arm, opposite leg. This is why we did those hinges first. I want you guys to focus on the mechanic of giving a straight back, hinting up the hips, using those hamstrings and glutes to spring up, especially as we start increasing speed. But this is where we're at right now, guys. Go ahead and join in with me. Come right there, guys. Go ahead and take a step back. I want us to start those lunges again. This time around, we're going to add that split squats. Some of you done in class before. I'll demonstrate those in a second. But go ahead, start those lunges right now. Nice, calm lunges. If you need to take this opportunity to slow it down, take a little bit of the pressure off your heart, that's more than okay. Our next move, guys, just demonstrating right here, you're still doing those lunges, is we got those split squats. A couple things you can do to make these more challenging or less challenging. For easier movement. Don't let that knee go too far down. Just quick, like you're skiing. Or if you want it to be a little bit more challenging, you get that knee down, you keep that lunging, and the higher up you jump, the more difficult that's going to be. So those are three options, and if none of those really work for you, you want to keep impact on. I want you to just keep doing normal lunges. But we are starting those right now, guys. Whatever works for you. Lowest impact, more impact, or high impact, or lunges. Those are your four options right there, guys. Right there, I want you guys to take it off. What we got next here is just doing jumping jacks for a little bit. We're going to pair those up with some high knees. So this is going to look like high jumping jack. Low impact or high impact. Let you guys decide. Joining me right now, though, one of those options. Two, one, switch to high knees for me. Either simple march or as fast as you can go with those knees. Two options there. You have a spectrum, but you guys decide how fast you want to be going right now. Four, three, two, one. Punch it back to the jumping jacks. From here, back to those high knees. As fast as you want to go. One more time for each of those. Jumping jacks. Two, one. High knees. Again, as fast as you want to be right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take it down to the ground, guys. That's where we're going to finish class. Before we do, though, we're going to spend a few minutes, not a few minutes, just a few reps here. Simple calf raises, all right? The reason we want to do that is because the heart travels blood all the way down the leg. Doing those calf raises is one way to help that blood get back up. Great way to help the heart. That's what we're doing in our cardio class. Just join me with some calf raises. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Before we take it down, guys, go ahead and grab another quick swig of water and put that water bottle by your mat or wherever you're sitting. And we're going to finish up on the mat. I'll let you guys get another sip, and then we'll start a cool down as well. So go ahead, grab that water. shutting down that water to get us on the floor. Just 3 counters. Stretch them out. Walk it out. Stretch it back up. And 2 more like that. Ending the third one down on the mat. Right to here. Now, once you guys in this position, we're just doing some shoulder taps right here. Just tapping those shoulders, trying to keep a straight line between your shoulders, down to your ankles here. Minimal hip movement, tap those shoulders. Just 10 seconds left here, guys, tapping those shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys can rotate on over. Next activity we got, bicycles. Go ahead, join those. 2, 1, bicycles. Faster you go on these, the more you're going to target your obliques. It's kind of the muscle that we're focusing on here right now. Rotational muscle. The faster you go, the more you have to activate those muscles really for deceleration and re-accelerating that movement. Three, 2, 1. From here, I'm going to have you guys join me on your sides. Might be a little easier to have this forearm down. Yeah, I think we've done these before. We have some side ups, just like the ups. So we're doing them on the sides, again, targeting those obliques, trying to get our hands almost to touch our ankles. Go ahead, we're doing that right now, guys. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you guys to rotate on over the other side. Going to start those again. 2, 1, side ups. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to roll over onto our tabletop position, forearms on our knees. We have our favorite low back activity, those bird dogs. Hands just underneath the shoulders, hips right above the knees. Opposite arm, opposite leg. $20 seconds. Less than 10, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, grab a quick drink, guys. You're going to meet me right here in this lunge position. That's where we're going to start our cool down. All right, we're going to be right back here, guys. I just want you in a hip flex lunge position here. Neutral pelvis, upright torso. I want you to just drive that forward. From there, I want us to drop it down. We have a Spider-Man stretch where we drive this hip into the floor right here. want you to reach your back over those hips, go over that back leg, front leg hamstring stretch right here. Raise it up. We're going to do that one more time here, just a little bit quicker. Hip flexor. Down into Spider-Man. And back into a hamstring stretch. Go ahead. I want you to switch your legs open. Same thing. 2 rounds here. And the reason we're doing this dynamic cool down is I want to keep us moving a little bit while we decrease that heart rate. Allow you to focus on your breathing. From here, guys, I want us to drop it down into that Spider-Man stretch with that hip driving into the floor right here. Bring it back, hamstring stretch. And one more time through here for us, quick. Drop her down, Spider-Man. Bring it back, hamstring. From there, I want you guys to switch it back. So we're over this leg. We're going to slow it down. Before we slow it down here, guys, especially because we're doing some hard work, I want you to put your hands right here. I want you to just focus on breathing from that diaphragm, expanding our abdominal area right here. That's where we want our breath to go. It's going to tell our body to relax a bit. I just want you guys to do 4 deep breaths on your own right now. Rejoin me right there, guys. We're in this hip flexor stretch. I want you guys to a little bit longer now. We're just driving that hip forward, trying to stretch that side hip flexor right there. Want a little bit more of a stretch? You can rotate into this top leg, reach over to this side, or even slightly lean back a little bit might help you. We're going to play around, but we're going to hold this stretch just a little bit longer to really focus on those hip flexors, those muscles that get tight throughout the day while we're sitting down. Now that they're warmed up, great time to pay them some attention. From there, I want you guys to switch it over. Same thing right here. More of a stretch, you're rotating, leaning, or leaning back. From here, I'm going to have us jump it on down, legs spread. Nice adductor stretch right down here, guys. Go ahead and raise that up, one leg in, stretch it on down for that hamstring. And rotate it on over. From there, I want you guys to lay on back here. Nice glute stretch, specifically target that piriformis muscle. One ankle up over that knee. I want you guys to pull in that bottom leg right here. really stretching the top leg. Go ahead, relax that one down, switch over, pull that other leg in. Again, we're feeling that stretch, almost like a small line right about there. And relax. We're going to finish this off. One more stretch, guys. We got our blood pumping today. No point in wasting that extra movement there. You might as well focus on getting it up to one very important organ, hard-working organ that we all have, our brain. How we're going to do this, we're going to focus on a forward neck stretch right here. With his chin, starts off by dropping down on the chest, stretching the back of our neck. Go ahead and raise up right there, tilting on the back. Stretching the front of our neck now. Bringing that back to center, ear over to one shoulder, stretching the side of our neck. And right there, we'll raise it on up, switching over to the other side.